Hello, everybody. Rebel of Chaos here. Decided I would do a world tour of my Better Than Adventure Minecraft server. And for those of you guys that don't know, Better Than Adventure is a mod for beta 1.7.3. Um, and it's basically a what if timeline mod of what if Notch didn't develop the adventure update, which is the hunger meter, sprinting, enchantments, villagers and villages, and I think the end. I don't know on that last one, but I don't remember exactly. But I know pretty much most of that shit falls into that umbrella of development. So it's a what if mod of that, and basically, it adds a lot of quality of life features to beta and adds a few more blocks and in-game material type stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically it for that. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep here. It's currently winter in my world, so nights are a lot longer and days are shorter. But yeah, this is my house. Make sure there's no creepers around. So yeah, you'll see there's some pretty cool stuff on the server. So this is my house that I started with. It originally looked a lot different. Actually had like just a plain old rectangular roof with like a glass skylight up here. When I redid the roof, I had to take all the glass down, and I added these cool lamps in. They were white originally, and I used squid ink sacks to dye them black. Adds a really subtle lighting effect that I kind of like. So hence it goes there. Um, and then yeah, the glass trapdoors I thought were a really cool feature of this mod. But yeah, that's my house. Basic as shit. Little PO box here. Thought it'd be kind of silly to add that in. Couple of bridges here. Built both of these myself. Someone else on our server built this little, I don't know what you would call this, a pier, a fishing house, a bait shop. I'm not really sure. It's kind of a work in progress still. He's got most of it done. I think he was working on some redstone stuff down here. But, yeah, not really a whole lot to see here. Here we've got kind of our pier slash boat launching dock. I put some rails and some gates around it so that the boats wouldn't wander off as they tend to do. So yeah, that's the like fishing house bait shop looking area. It's pretty cool. Then he added kind of this outdoor gazebo looking area, which I thought was neat. It's in need of some lawn maintenance, it looks like. Alright, so anyhow, this is the Lighthouse. I built this one. Very recent project, actually. Still a little bit of work to do on like the stairs and like getting a pathway to it. Someone on our server does like all the pathways. He's really good at detailing them. But yeah, this is the interior of the lighthouse. Nothing fancy. I kind of went with a simplistic sort of look. We've got like a table here, little seat for the lighthouse keeper to sit at, little bed. And if we follow the stairs up, like I said, I gotta fix the stairs. They're a little bit wonky, but they work. That's the important thing. They work. Here's my lighthouse interior, glowstone and all, and we have a glass door with which you can step out onto the balcony for a really awesome view. So yeah, that's the lighthouse. Pretty cool, all in all. Little crafting table out here for. I like to imagine the lighthouse keeper like repairing stuff on the lighthouse as it goes wrong. So that's why that crafting table is there. Moving on. These stairs are always kind of treacherous to go up and down. um, so if we go back across the bridge here, we have, just a basic wheat farm here. Started this right away when I started the house to get food for people on the server and, of course, food for myself. Someone else on the server planted the pumpkins back there. I thought it was cool. So I guess we'll start with this way first. Again, guy on our server does a lot of the pathways. Does a really good job. Puts a lot of layering and details into it. I think they turn out really great. So this is our warehouse, full of all of our different goodies. Kind of a work in progress still. As you can see from down there and down here, we're still digging out stuff and adding more chests. But for now, we've got what we need. So, we've got all our different cobbles in here, dirt, sand. I need to actually go collect more sand. I just made this into sandstone for a new project that I'm going to be doing soon. I'll leave that as a surprise. Maybe we'll do another video or stream, and we'll follow the making of that. Different planks, logs, coal, stone of all different kinds, and by stone I mean like smelted stone, not cobble. And then I had to actually quit digging this way. This is why this stopped, and you can see like the cobble up here. It's because this leads into a big cave system, and this obviously leads out to water. So we just did a fun little glass observe outside thing there. Again, the guy that does our pathways and shit, he did a lot of this decorative work in here. And I've continued it a little bit this way. Probably need some glowstone right here to keep with the aesthetic details. And then he's got to finish it and fix it up this way. But yeah, that's the warehouse. Pretty simple. Let me sleep here real quick, and then we'll continue with the tour. I just don't want a bunch of mobs spawning. You catch my drift. Let's see. Let me sleep. There we go. I just realized I didn't have headset audio going at the time, so that's a little embarrassing. But it's alright. Minecraft music is great, but at least you guys got me. So yeah, let's move on to the next part of the tour, which was this house over here. This is one of the guys on my server. His name's Lord Buglet. This is his manor, as I like to call it. He calls it a villa. I call it a manor. Ignore the stair there. So his manor got struck by lightning and caught fire and burned a lot of it. And I decided to kind of help him by fixing a lot of the planks that were burned away. And I fucked up the stairs, so he's got to fix that when he comes in. I could fix it for him, but I don't like fiddling with stairs personally. But yeah, this is the entrance. Sorry, this is my first time doing like a world tour sort of video, so kind of trying to figure out like the pace of like how fast to go through this to like let you guys take in everything. So let me know in the comments if in the future if I do one of these, if I'm going too fast, too slow, if I'm rambling on too much about something, just let me know. So this is his little bedroom area. Nothing fancy. Double bed, chest, crafting table. He had a fireplace here. He had to stop using that because it caught the rest of his his manor on fire. So he's gonna have to use like a brazier or something for that because braziers won't let things catch fire. If we come down this ladder, he built a little balcony secret dungeon entrance outside. I think that personally, it being built into the hillside like this, pretty cool. And nice little aesthetic detail with this too. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. These used mossy oak logs. Personally, I think that adds a nice little like old ruined dungeon entrance like aesthetic to it that I just find neat. But yeah, that's like the lower levels. Pretty sure he's setting up bar stools and stuff in here. On our funny story, we actually have another beta server, which is just a vanilla beta 1.7.3 server, and he did that on the other server, like had bar stools and like tables and shit set up in here. So I imagine he'll do something like that eventually when he gets around to it. But yeah, we come out here, nice little vista to view things from. Part of his chimney. And then this is his attic. And again, got a cool little vista area to view things from. I'm not sure if he's supposed to have fencing right here or not. I never asked him. But yeah, there's no fencing here. But yeah, that is Buglet's Manor. So, pretty cool. I think it's a really neat little house. Did a great job on it, both here and on the vanilla beta server. Did really good. But yeah, we'll continue on. I forgot to mention this. Gooter, the guy that did the pathways and the interior of the warehouse for the most part. I'm trying to think what else. I don't think he's built like a house or anything yet, but he decided it would be a funny idea with these like I don't even remember the block that you call them, but they're basically grates. He decided he would do a sewer. I'm gonna go sleep really quick. I apologize for the sleeping a ton. Just like I said, days are short because it's winter right now in my world. But yeah, he thought it would be funny to add sewers to our little town, because you can throw items through them and like, so yeah, throw items into the sewer because they're trash. And like one time, one of our other friends on the server, he killed like a mob that we labeled with a name and shit, and so we threw him here as punishment. So we also call it like an oubliette, like one of those medieval dungeons. You throw people in and forget about them. So this is like the sewer oubliette hybrid. Um, I thought that was really funny, so it stayed around for that. But why do I hear skeletons clanging around? Weird. Um, this is Xander's house, as you can see. Pretty simple design. I actually haven't gone down here yet, so... Oh, I imagine this is where he does his mining. Very, very simple strip mine from the looks of it. Neat enough. He's got a duggo, of course, and some chests and furnaces, crafting table, you know, the works. Did kind of a strange eastern sort of layering to his roof that I kind of like. Very interesting way to pop out the roof like this. Not sure how I feel about the dirt being right here, but whatever. Before we get to the cool, not to imply that the rest of these aren't cool buildings, because they all are, but the really cool one, in my opinion, over there. We'll take a quick detour here really quick. Let me show the sheep real quick, because I need a lot of the wool for a project I'm doing. Gooter also made this fun little, like, boulder, which I thought was cool. Just adds a more naturalistic look to everything, even though it weirdly has buttons and pressure plate. I thought it was neat. So it stayed up here. This is our little church chapel area. I gotta work on the floor. I haven't touched it in a while, but yeah, this is where we put our nether portal. There's like a cross behind there. I'll see if I can go behind the church and show that off in a bit. This is like our little belfry area that I made. These are supposed to be bells, but they look like, well, I'll let your brain do the imagination there, but I think this sign sums it up perfectly. Yeah, that's definitely what they look like, but they were supposed to be bells. They're gold blocks. But I left them there because I found it kind of funny. I made that, so I have to take the L on that one, I guess. But yeah, a little bit of a cross that like I built in here with some windows. I like doing that with like my chapels. But yeah, that's that part of the world done and over with. So we'll move into some really cool stuff that I like. This, as Worldcast, another one of our builders labels it, is his Tower of Power. I love how like mystical it looks. It looks like something almost like out of looks like something almost out of an old JRPG game. Very, I don't even know. It's kind of like a mix of like Dark Cloud and like Final Fantasy and like all these fun like old RPGs like put together, if you guys know any of those. But yeah. At night it looks really cool. It looks like almost like one of the spires from like Hogwarts Castle or something. Shut up, zombie, wherever the hell you are. But yeah, this is the first floor of the Tower of Power, as he calls it. Climb up here. Cool little glass looking down. There's this fuel resource called olivine in here, in this mod, but you can actually use it to create green tinted glass, and I think that adds a cool little aesthetic. So he uses it a lot on the later floors, basic floor here. Another basic floor, but the really cool thing, this is the upper floor, and then look at this layering, just simply awesome. Do I have dirt on me? Yeah, I do. Because we're gonna need it here in a minute. But yeah, that's the Tower of Power. Really cool building. Gonna go ahead and sleep again really quick. Alright. So, that's the Tower of Power, like we already mentioned. Couple other things to note. We've also got a tree farm over there and sugarcane farm, which is kind of along this whole coastline. Our main mine, I guess you could call it, is right there as well. I'll just kind of take a peek into it, just so you guys can see it. But it goes all the way down. I'm not going to go all the way down because I think it's pretty self-explanatory. But it has branching pathways that we've all mined out to for different materials, and it goes all the way down to like Y11, Y12, somewhere in there. But yeah, that's our main mine. We use it to mine basalt a lot because basalt's that like really dark black stone. It's basically this mod's version of and beta's version of deep slate, essentially. If you play modern. But yeah, the last little bit. This is a recent project that I did because I had the idea for it. This is a hot air balloon house. And I put some lanterns here for just little cool aesthetics. Up there you can kind of see, like, there's the brazier that's like, you know, making the heat that lets the balloon rise into the air. Nothing special on the house. Again, just it needs to look like a livable house. So, you know, we got a table here, light source, little rug, carpet feature, a bed, crafting table. You know, basic amenities. I might put like a small chest up here at some point. But I wanted it to look simple, like something a traveler would like sleep in while journeying around. I actually, so you may be saying, oh, like these fence posts are kind of off-centered, but I actually kind of like that because it kind of sells the illusion a little bit that like the wind, like not from this angle, obviously. From this angle it looks weird, but like when you're looking at it like straight down or from the side, like down there or something, it almost looks like the wind is blowing the balloon like this direction, so it looks like they're just passing through our little town and out that way onto their next adventure. So I actually kind of like that it's off center like that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys think that that helps sell the illusion. I'll show you this a little bit from the top as well. I'm new to circular designs on blocks, so I have a lot of work to do. But like the base one is actually a circle. I don't know if you can really see it from there. and then I just kind of tiered it up as I went to close it out and give it layering from underneath. But I do need to work on it a little bit more to make the balloon actually taller so it sells the effect better of being a hot air balloon. But like even from this point of view, you can still tell that it's a hot air balloon. You can get what it's going for. Um, but yeah, I will go back down this dirt tower and then I will show you guys that screenshot mode again. I'm actually really happy that they have a tool like that in this mod. It was one of the best parts of it's either InDev or InfDev. They used to have like a bird's eye view, like isometric screenshot tool, and they took it out for whatever reason that I don't really understand. Um, But the fact they have it here makes for some really awesome screenshots that I think you guys will appreciate. I have a ton of them on my Discord server. I literally, every time I make a new project, I will screenshot it like all the time. In fact, I've often thought someone out there, if they're not already doing it, I might have to do it in the future with like a different Mojang account or whatever, like have a burner account and have them sit in our servers where we build stuff and just sit in this mode and just do a time lapse of people building stuff from like nothing all the way into whatever they're building. I think that would be amazing. And I'm surprised nobody's thought of that yet. Or maybe they have, but I certainly haven't seen it. Let me know if that sounds cool to you guys, or if you know any content creators that do things like that with like this type of screenshot mode, because I'd be really interested to see if people do things like that. I think it would be a smart way to make content, and I think people would watch the hell out of that. But yeah, with that said, this is the screenshot of our world. This is what everything looks like put together. Let me sleep real quick again, and you guys will see everything better. There we go. There's our world. Got a couple more projects in the works. But for now, this is everything that I have to show you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will be streaming this server and its progress in the coming weeks. So if you're interested in seeing that, check back regularly. I am night shift, so I do stream kind of late. I'm currently recording this at 4:58 a.m. So that tells you right there. But yeah. So that's everything. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. I'd really appreciate that. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.